today is the real estate trends in the Valley. So Chelsie, you and I were talking prior to this, and sounds like we had a pretty big month in real estate in the Valley.
We had a massive month in the Valley, and I think it's so interesting because I keep hearing people say they're just waiting for the market to crash to buy real estate, and I really don't see that happening. Before I jump into these massive numbers for the Valley, I just wanted to tell you guys a couple things. The National Association of Realtors, they always do reporting nationally on real estate trends, and I thought it was really interesting that they reported through the month of May that pending home sales surged 44% throughout the month from April, and that's actually the biggest month-to-month increase since the National Association of Realtors started doing this kind of reporting in January of 2001. So that's huge, right? Like the biggest increase in pending sales happened during our pandemic, like what, March, April, May, third month, second month. And then also in June, our showing activity went up 56% compared to where we were last year. So that's huge, right?
Totally. It's funny because I was talking to a buddy of mine who just sold his house in the Valley, and he was talking to his neighbor about it. And the neighbor said, like 60 people came and looked at the house. And he said, at least 2/3 of the people coming to buy the house were driving a Tesla.
Yeah. I think it plays into that urban flight syndrome, right? Everyone leaving the cities. But also I think, like you keep saying, people are sick of being locked up, pent up, like stuck at home. So now I think more people are actually getting out and looking at these properties now that I think the coronavirus scare maybe went down a little bit, even though we're back up into massive numbers again, but people are out there looking at homes. So in the Valley, what we saw was we have currently 135 houses for sale in Sonoma Valley. That's Kenwood, Glen Ellen, Sonoma. 53 sold in June at an average price of $1.5 million. And then I want to show you guys the total sales volume for June because it's just wild to me. Okay. Can you see my screen okay?
Yeah, so 53 homes sold. But
yeah.
Now I can't see it. We could see it, but now we can't.
No. Hold on. You see it now?
Yeah.
Okay. So 53 homes sold in Sonoma Valley for the month of June. So you can see June 1st through June 30th. Look at this number over here on the right side. $81,437,000 worth of real estate was sold in June alone.
We can't see that. Can you try move your screen scroll or something?
Can you see it?
There we go. Now we can see it. Wow, look at that. 81 million.
That's just in June, just June alone. That's not the whole year. That's just June.
Yeah.
And that's crazy, right? And then you can also see that the average selling price was $1,536,000. So I want to show you guys what we saw in June.
Square footage is interesting too. 693 is the average price per square foot.
Yeah. I mean, I heard something like 2 weeks ago that I thought definitely, for me, it resonated. It was within chaos lies opportunity. And I think people are definitely jumping on these really low interest rates right now and trying to take advantage of extra space that they can get in Sonoma Valley compared to San Francisco. But look at that number, 81 million. And then look at what we saw in June 2019. 47 houses sold. And there was only 52 million sold. $52 million. Almost 53 million.
So big jump, and it reminds me of this thing we always talk about in investing, Chelsie, and we call it recency bias, right? So as humans, we have this inclination to think that what we're going to go through is what we just went through, right? So like Pavlov's dogs, when in our mind recession goes off, we're like, oh, real estate property prices must be going down. And certainly these facts don't support that.
Definitely not. And so June, we had the 53. We currently have 70 houses under contract in Sonoma Valley right now. So it's going to be really interesting to see what July has for us. And I think I mentioned a couple weeks ago to expect that the summer months, we're going to see a massive boom in real estate transactions happening. And I think that we're like right on the money with that. I think July, August, September, we're going to just see huge increases in transactions happening.
Yeah, interesting too, because historically in the Valley, correct me if I'm wrong, but real estate kind of slows down over the summer. It doesn't seem like that's the case.
Yeah, usually when school kind of gets let out and people are on vacation taking the kids away, usually you do see a decline in the transactions in the real estate world. But I mean, you're not really traveling right now, so what else do you have to do besides
Yeah.
advantage?
It's kind of, there's kind of like this change that just pushed into everybody, right? So, hey, if we're going to sell, let's sell now. Hey, if we're going to move, let's move now.
I mean, it's not funny, but it's crazy to see, so many businesses are kind of shutting down and things are stalling and people are having trouble making ends meet. But at the same time, there's massive amounts of numbers happening out there in the real estate world. I don't know if you're seeing the same